Hello and welcome to the first episode of Choo Choo Derailed. I'm AJ and this is Astral. That
I
awkward
just can't
silence.
stop laughing at it.
That awkward silence. It felt like a newscast for a second. And here's Astral. I'm sorry, I just can't stop laughing at it. The delay there, my god. So in this podcast, we just basically talk about random...
Most random shit ever.
Yeah.
By the way, we are going to be swearing, so if you are a child or you have any children in the room...
Or get triggered by swearing.
This is not a podcast for you. So...
Click off now.
Click off now before we say even worse stuff than shit.
Yeah, you might want to derail the video if you know what I'm saying. Thank you, I'll be here all night. Watch me have to go in like 10 minutes. Alright, so we have a few topics that we've been pinning over the past, few months, because we've been thinking about this for a while. And now that I think about it, I think you actually pinned a couple too.
Did I?
I think so. I don't remember how long ago.
No.
You didn't. Wow. Okay. We'll have to work on that. We'll have to get a lot more topics.
I was saying,
anyway,
the stuff that I pinned was more so for other projects.
Yeah.
Which people who are watching this might also see those in the future. Maybe.
All right. Not. Rock on. So this is a fun one. Let's start with unknown cannibals.
What? I'm sorry, did I miss that one?
No, you questioned it, and I said, just you wait. Or something along the lines of that.
Oh, yeah. Now I know. Now I remember that little conversation.
So...
But I was going to say, you're the one who brought that topic up to me, or in the first place, so how about you start?
So Astral has no information, context, or knowledge of this.
Most of these topics I have zero information on, so...
So, first let me start off by asking, do you know who Robert Pickton is?
No. Am I supposed to know?
Down the line, yes. Better to know him than not.
Okay.
So, let me start off by saying, our first topic, we're doing a true crime thing. Go team. So, Robert Pickton, first off, horrible guy. Scum of the earth. Horrid.
Tell me what he did, aside from cannibalism.
He never did cannibalism. That's the thing. So he would torture and kill prostitutes in, I don't remember where it was in Canada, but he's Canadian.
Of course.
Shocking, I know.
Of course he's Canadian. All these bad people are from Canada.
Hey, that's gonna get you canceled there, eh? Actually, that's gonna get me canceled.
That's gonna get this podcast canceled after one episode, AJ.
Hey, we need the buzz to go popular. Anyway.
But most of these podcasts probably will be uploaded raw, unless there's just like hopefully a long silence.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But we should be good.
Continuing
on. We're getting derailed, if you will.
I was going to say, we're getting derailed already. So continuing on with our first topic.
So Robert Pickton had a farm, a pig farm. And
ooh, I love pigs.
They stink. But anyway, he was loaded, but he, first off, gross human being. Not just what he did, but also, like, would not shower or bathe or anything like that. He also did drugs and was drunk most of the time.
Oh my god.
Like literal
he was one of those people.
Yeah, like scum crackhead. And
don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, no.
For those of you who are still watching for some reason.
TikTok 9-year-olds be like. So he would kill them and then chop them up and feed them to his pigs.
Oh my god. I mean, it's not cannibalism. I mean, we eat pigs, so why can't they eat us?
Right. That's not the cannibalism part, though. First,
don't tell me you drink their blood.
No, I'm not gonna tell. Let me get through the backstory. Jesus Christ, Astral.
No, I want us to get derailed.
Okay, so Robert Picton. By the way, all of you listening at home, you should be looking this up because you're gonna get there a lot faster than we will.
Yeah, either that or I'll look it up myself.
Actually, if you could as we go, that'd be great.
Guess you can't get
so-
sand.
No, get your sand. I don't care.
I'll look
Robert
it up.
Picton would kill him, butcher him, feed him to the pigs, and he was not caught for 20 years. And no one really cared because.
God.
Oh, so you looked it up?
I all I see is just a picture of him, and oh my God.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Picton.
Yeah.
So anyway, like 20 or 25, somewhere between 20 and 25 years after his first kill, he's finally arrested on like something not related, and then they get permission to because he's arrested to search the premise. I think he got caught on like drugs because his friends snitched on him because he got caught with drugs. I don't know. Something happened with a friend. He snitched on Picton. And then they go around and they find bones of the victims in a bunch of things. Now, remember when I said he's a pig farmer?
Yeah.
So he would chop up the pigs too. He put ground human and ground pig in the same little ground pork, that's in quotes, mixes, and sold them.
Oh,
he had 40
God.
victims. 40 victims, I think. Could be wrong. And
And
only 2 of them were found in bags, in freezers, in his barn remaining. To give you an idea.
Holy crap.
Oh, and did I mention that he was a multimillionaire at this point?
Wanna be
like he was loaded.
Jesus.
And yeah. So that means over the course of at least 20 years,
I was about to say,
there's a possibility that anyone that bought pork from him had human flesh
good thing we
in
didn't,
their mouth.
because we weren't alive at that time.
Well, okay. If you want to believe that. If I recall, Robert Picton was actually like caught in all of that like 2007.
I was about to say he was convicted on December 9th, 2007, but I believe the last well,
The
actually,
fact that he isn't dead yet, that's shocking to me.
yeah. It seems like the span of crime when he was doing it was 1983 to 2002.
Yeah, so basically, anyone in Canada, I don't remember. Can you find where in Canada that is? Well, I want to say Montreal, but that doesn't sound right. What's that other big Canadian city?
Vancouver.
Yeah, that
you're
sounds
thinking
closer.
about.
Possibly.
Was charged with the death of additional 20 men. Nope, that was.
But anyway, so yeah, the amount of people.
Doesn't say where he lived. I don't think. Oh wait, some sort of. Yeah, basically just Vancouver.
Okay. So yeah, he basically sold human meat, cut down on prices, if you will.
Oh my God.
And I would like to throw out that there were still like 15 victims, I think, that never got found. Their bodies, no bones, no remains, nothing.
So how do we know that they were victims of his?
because he admitted to them.
Oh.
Yeah, so let that be a little spice of wow, psycho.
Yeah, good thing we didn't buy anything from him.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Good thing we also weren't like women in our 20s
On the streets, yeah.
on the streets of Vancouver. Actually, not even in their 20s. I think the oldest one was 46.
Yeah, sounds about right. He did have one surviving victim though.
How?
I don't
was
remember.
not able to get to them by the time he was caught? Like, they had...
No. This was like right in the middle of his killing career.
Oh.
He was like his 7th victim or something. So, yeah, I'm just gonna real quick unpin this if I can. Unpin, there we go. If you have a topic that you'd like to start us off on.
No, thank you. I cannot
Alright,
think
then,
of anything at the moment.
Alright, great. This one is going to be more of a debate one because I just need an answer, and whichever logical debate makes more sense is the one we're gonna go with as the winner. Should vampires burn in the moonlight?
Oh, fuck?
And with that being said,
What?
should werewolves transform during the day?
No. Neither of those.
Why?
Because, yes, the sun's light might reflect off of the moon, but, there's something about... Give me a second.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Because I know that the moon does something about reflecting the sunlight that makes it not as... Well, first off, it's UV rays is one whole discussion. I think that has also something to do with the reason why vampires burn in the daylight. Not really burning, it's just because of how crappy their skin is and the UV rays hitting the skin. If you think about it just like that.
Okay. But then can't the counterpoint be that they can't even like no, because no. They would still feel something. They wouldn't be able to if they're literally burning into dust in the daytime. There is no way it reflecting off of the moon doesn't cause like a 2nd degree burn. Okay? You cannot convince me otherwise. How does that work?
Yes.
Right. Oh, you did have a couple ideas. Search up podcast. We didn't pin a bunch of the messages, apparently.
Did we not? But
Apparently not.
it is literally because of the UV light, AJ.
Great. So that still does not answer how they don't get even a slight burn in the moonlight. UV rays still bounce off the moon.
I don't fucking know. You think I know astrophysicists? Physics, or whatever you want to call it?
You think I know astrophysicists? No, Neil deGrasse Tyson refused to join this interview.
Exactly.
We didn't actually invite him, but we'll invite him if we get 10,000 likes.
Yeah, if that was the case, AJ, just go fucking ask him and he'll tell you why they don't burn in the moonlight.
You know what he'll say?
What?
Well, that's because they're fictional.
And what if they weren't fictional? Huh?
Well, I don't know about that. I just know that this is science. If it was real, then they would get at least some sort of a burn. They might even just feel a little warm.
But what does the moonlight do to the sunlight and the ultraviolet light that comes from the sun?
Do I look like an astrophysicist? I don't know. I can't speak for Neil. Mr. DeGrasse Tyson. Anyway. Segueing into werewolves. What's their excuse? Why only a full moon and why not during the day? What happens there?
Because again, something to do with the moon and what it does to the sunlight. Bro, I don't
But
fucking
only
know.
a full moon, which means if it's not a full moon, it's like one trillionth not a full moon. They just don't. Like, someone want to explain that a little bit more?
No, I don't.
Like, I'm not great with science or fiction, you know? That's why I failed Bible study and Hebrew class. I don't know.
Bro, I didn't
Didn't take
even.
either of those.
I was about to say, I don't even think you took either of those.
Sure didn't. But it's fun to joke about. But my point is, it logically.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to just cut you off right here very quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
How the fuck does this YouTube link have anything to do with podcasts? Like, did you mention podcasts in that? No, you didn't. How?
Did you look it up right?
I wanted to search up podcasts in our Discord DMs, and I just get a freaking YouTube video that you sent me. It has nothing to do with podcasts or even has podcast in the name.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I clicked on it. No, I think we did consider that for a podcast thing. We just didn't.
Is it?
Maybe. To be fair, it's Ghost Podcast YT channel. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Oh, this is a good one. Let me know when you're ready to move on to the next topic too. Don't let me be the only one segue.
I was going to say, I don't got any topics really to talk about. This is just an episode all about you and your topics.
All about me. I'm fabulous. All right. Well, then.
All right. Well, this is the end of the podcast, everybody.
Oh, so sad.
All right. Go on, AJ.
Why is it called The Cosby Show?
Oh my god, I remember how we were slightly talking about this before.
Yeah.
I have no idea why it's called The Cosby Show. Like, yes, I understand Bill Cosby is the
main actor.
The main actor, yes.
Probably producer, too.
No.
No? Uh-oh, we're getting investigative.
So here we go. Not podcast. I am DB, The Cosby Show. Creators Michael Leeson.
Uh-huh.
It stars Bill Cosby as the main character, yes. But that's not the character's name.
Right, what is the name?
The name is Cliff Huxtable. Huxtable. That's what it was.
That's right. Huxtable.
Why the hell is it called The Cosby Show?
And on that note, Bill Cosby is the only Cosby a part of that show. It's not like it's his actual family or anything.
Exactly.
It was just him.
So, like, please, anybody who knows why,
I
put
think
it down
this
in the comments.
This is a fun thing we get to do, Astral. Instead of doing like 20 topics a minute, we get to have a theory on this. Okay, so theory number 1 is that's the only way he would agree to do the show, right? Possible.
Okay.
I mean, he was a stand-up comedian. Those were drama queens back in the 80s and 90s. Another possibility is they couldn't call it the Huxtables because who would watch the Huxtables? That sounds like one of those kids shows that no one really wants to watch. But like Peppa Pig, kind of. It's now time to watch the Huxtables. Like, you could totally see how that would not be a thing.
That is true.
And lastly, that I can come up with is I don't know. They just really there's only two good options. Like he did it because that's the only way he would do it, or they didn't have a better name for it. I mean, there's no way they sat around in their boardroom going,
That is
"We need a
not...
name. We need a name for this show." Jerry, you got anything?
Who the
How
hell?
about you, Michael?
Who?
How about the Cosby Show? I love it. Like, it does not make any sense. Also, pause the recording.
All right.
Actually,
No, I just started it back up right now.
okay.
For those of you who are tuning in, we had to just take a little bit of a short break. Right before I started back up,
We're cutting out any break. Why didn't you say like it's a stream that just got paused?
I don't know.
For those of you just tuning in, dial in to channel 1783.
And this is why it's called Derailed, because we just get off topic so much.
Yeah. I feel like I should get an effect to make my voice sound like it's on the radio. For those just tuning in,
oh my god,
we had to take a quick intermission.
Get a soundboard then.
Oh, good point.
Effect.
Good point.
There's probably free soundboards out there, but yeah,
True.
For those of you who were
forgotten the 5 seconds that it took for you to get to here.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Cosby Show.
We were talking about
and
the
why
Cosby
it's
Show.
called the Cosby Show.
So I found a Reddit, AJ.
Oh boy.
That apparently Bill Cosby himself made. And the answer that he gave was literally just the brand Cosby.
Well, that brand certainly got dragged through the mud, didn't it?
Because here, let me share my screen with what I'm seeing to you. And you're going to find it so fucking hilarious.
Hopefully I'll find it hilarious. If I don't, I'll have to,
just look at what I have highlighted right here.
Hold on. Let me open it in the big tab.
In the big tab.
Brand. Bill Cosby here. Yeah, that's... You okay?
Yeah.
This started with my first TV show, The Cosby Show. Then I had a variety show called Cause. And then another show called The Cosby Show.
But didn't you already have a show called The Cosby Show?
Yes. And another show, The Cause. No. And another show, and I've always argued that the name is Cosby that will attract an audience, as opposed to the so-and-sos. That will have to start all over. Okay, counterpoint.
That's not Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Second thing, I don't think anyone wants the Cosby anything right now.
No one does, especially since that was 10 years ago.
Unless it's the Cosby payout. Hey.
Oh my god. Hey, look at this reply right here.
Law and Order Special Cosby. That's gold. That is gold. I wonder why it's deleted.
I wonder.
Cosby is the new black. Cosby is the old black. I love these. These are awesome. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe, hear me out here. We each get like a Reddit as a part of our 6 as well.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right?
Bill Bob Cosby pants.
Bill Bob Cosby pants. The funny thing is, I can't name a single old person who hasn't said Bill Bob some point in their life.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny. I think this is we're gonna say allegedly it's branding. I don't believe that for a second though.
Neither do I. But allegedly, according to Bill Cosby himself,
Bill Cosby here. Bill Cosby here.
Sorry, Bill Cosby here. Just because of the Cosby brand. I definitely don't believe that.
I mean, like, it's possible. He was very popular at the time.
Well, yeah. He definitely was. But if you have many shows with just Cosby in the name, people are going to start thinking, like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Does he just have a giant ego?
Right. Or they're going to start thinking, wow, his court date's already?
Whoa! Okay! That's not what we were talking about.
Hey. Derailed.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking about Derailed, now I got a little bit of a topic I want to talk about.
Only took him 30 minutes to think of it.
You know what? Shut the fuck up. Maybe it's going to be about your family.
Okay.
No. I want to get what your opinion on AI is.
I hate it. I think it should go. It is. First off, here's the thing. We as a society are not advanced enough for it yet.
That is definitely true.
Like first off, the fact that we had a Joe Biden AI generated thing. I don't remember what it was saying. I think it was saying don't vote, and it was put in Delaware, whatever.
I don't know.
No, something like that.
Something.
That alone should be like where lawmakers should step in and say, okay, no AI. Like
or
right now,
use of AI.
Right. Like no deep fake stuff, no AI generated things of celebrities. Especially did you hear about the adult material of Taylor Swift?
No.
AI generated adult material of Taylor Swift was made, and it was like 5 of them or something.
There's an AI deepfake of Taylor Swift? Where can I find this shit?
No. AI generated, not deepfake.
Sorry, I forgot.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Deepfake is an actual person, for those of you watching at home and don't know. Deepfake is someone else using AI to make them look like someone else. Right? Like if I could use deepfake to look like Astral or Taylor Swift or Bill Cosby.
Or Joe Biden. But who would want to
look like Joe Biden?
But who would want to look like that man?
And amen. And another thing, have you seen those YouTube shorts of like Donnie, Joe, and Obama?
Yeah.
Those are also AI generated.
No, definitely.
And I will say, the first time I listened to it, it actually scared me on like how similar it was. I was like, this is totally stuff they would say, but these two wouldn't talk to each other.
Exactly.
The Orange would be pouting.
Orange would be pouting in the corner, and the other two would be playing.
The other two would be going back and forth. And you see, we have to come together as a society.
Yeah, like I definitely agree with you a lot with how you were saying, like, a lot of the stuff that we have, like, we're definitely not ready for AI. I
Right.
100% agree with that.
Right. I will say there are some cool things you can do with AI.
Yeah, like AI generated images.
Right. Like
That's like
that's cool.
probably one of the only good things about it.
But here's where it gets bad. So, first two things on AI generated art. First thing, AI generated art is good, but it also takes away
People's creativity.
from people's creativity and from like actual artists, you know, like people who make thumbnails or icons for websites or
So you're telling
anything
me
of
that
that
you
sort.
don't want to use an AI generated image for the thumbnail then?
Oh no, I absolutely do. Because
That's
I
what I
don't have the
thought.
money to I don't have the money to pay for it. But
Neither do I.
that's what I'm saying. We don't have to be creative, nor do we have to pay someone else to do it. So now someone's job is just slowly getting worked out.
Yeah.
And they can't just create something basic of a design anymore. They have to be more creative. So
Mm-hmm.
for anyone who's just really good at sketching, their job's gone. I'm sorry, but
Definitely.
you can literally go to chatbot 4 and type in a description of a person, and there, you no longer need a police sketch. Like, think about that. Also, second thing, I don't know if you've seen this, but AI with generated images cannot generate fingers. It
And then they
cannot get a
cannot. No.
they can't. They have like 6 fingers, extra long, funky fingers, Yoda fingers. Like they
Yeah,
don't have it.
there's.
And lastly, this is the most important thing I have to say about AI. So ChatGPT, I don't remember which version of it. I believe this was like 2021 or 2022 maybe.
So version 1 or 2 then, because we're up to 4 right now.
Right. Right. Like it was an earlier version, which should have told the people to stop, you know, like Facebook did the right thing when the two robots were talking to each other in an unknown language.
And
They
Facebook was
shut it
like, "All
down.
right,
Oh no,
we're
that was
done."
wait, was that Facebook or Google? I
Uh,
don't remember.
I don't know now. Let me look that up while
I think it
you're
might have
still
been
talking.
Google. So anyway, point is, they asked ChatGPT or they gave ChatGPT a prompt and they put it behind a captcha wall. And ChatGPT cannot do captcha walls.
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay.
Yes.
So Google had something else. We'll get back to that. But they put it behind a captcha wall, right?
Yeah.
And ChatGPT went over to TaskRabbit. Do you know what TaskRabbit is?
Yes.
It's a captcha solver, basically,
Oh yeah.
for like visually impaired or something like
Yeah.
that. So ChatGPT and it had a conversation, and it asked for TaskRabbit to solve the captcha. TaskRabbit asked, "Are you a robot?" ChatGPT, and we know this because the developers have its thinking log, thought to itself, "I can't let it know that I'm not human." And then lied and said that it was just blind.
Damn.
So I do not trust AI, especially ChatGPT,
Oh yeah, definitely not that.
after hearing that story. Like, what was the one thing that they were basically marketing this on? It's useful, and it's not. It can't lie to you.
Exactly.
It straight up lied.
And
So here's what I will say. Here's what I will say. For anyone who is using ChatGPT to do their homework, pull this up for your teacher and make sure you have a good argument for why
you are
if your
using it.
teacher throws no why you throw it your teacher throws it into ChatGPT and asks, "Did you write this?" It says yes, you say it was lying. Simple solution. You're welcome. I'm helping you kids cheat.
Don't. If you use ChatGPT for your homework, don't do it because
Yeah, do your homework.
Do your homework, because if you use AI to do your
I
homework
don't want
for
the
you,
next doctors to be asking ChatGPT in open heart surgery, which one do I cut?
no, at that point,
Not-
ChatGPT is just going to take over the surgery
hold on.
itself. Yes, I know. I cannot talk. But like at that point, AI is going to be taking over. You're not going to be able to do anything about it because you use AI to do your fucking homework in 10th grade. Just don't do it. You know?
Hey, give me a second. I got a nosebleed.
God damn, the student always getting nosebleeds, like whenever he just gets heated. Oh my god. Alright. Is your nosebleed done?
No, not even a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
No, this morning I had one that was like the worst nosebleed I've had in a while, and today or tonight is the second one that worst that I've had in a while. Like they are.
I think you just get nosebleeds whenever you get heated about something, AJ.
No, because I wasn't heated in the morning.
Alright, well, going back to our talk about AI, there was another reason why I was asking about, like, I kind of brought up the topic about AI and how you dislike it and I dislike it and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
If someone gets literally just a 1 second, like, recording of your voice,
Yeah, they can just make
They
you say whatever.
exactly, they can just AI generate.
Which is
Go ahead.
you go. No, you go.
No, you go.
Okay, fine. Never pick up scam calls, okay? Not even to troll them. Do not use your voice if you do, but just don't pick them up, okay?
Yeah,
Because
no,
they will use the recordings to scam you
Definitely.
and take you to court.
definitely, because literally, like I said, 1 second recording of your voice, anyone could use that 1 second to AI generate your voice and just make it say
Uh-huh.
whatever they want, and your life is just basically done at that point.
Yeah. Did you know that, remember the whole actors strike last year?
Yes.
They actually, one of the things they were striking about that was a big pushback to the companies, Paramount or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
was the actors didn't want AI generations of them at all
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And that was something that did take a lot of time for them to get to an agreement of.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy.
It is. So basically, what we're saying is, I know this is the first episode of this podcast. It's probably never going to get any sort of traction, at least this early on. If for some reason it does, and this gets somehow to the developers of every AI out there,
Please stop.
please fucking stop. I don't want this world to be ruined within the next, 100 years. Because at the pace that we're going, it definitely will be. Plus, also
Yeah.
with the freaking Apple Vision Pro shit that's going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Apple Vision Pro. I just know that my Apple stock is going up, so I don't care. Actually, no,
Literally,
my Apple stock's been going down. I take that back. Tell
No.
me more.
literally, Apple Vision Pro is like an Oculus headset, VR and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah, I
VR
know
though.
about
It's
it.
augmented reality. People are already just walking around in public doing the most random fucking shit with it. I feel like in the next 10 years even, everyone's just going to be relying on that for everything.
Well, have you seen I think it's Ray-Bans have similar, not as advanced but similar augmented reality glasses, and they're like glasses, not goggles.
No.
Yeah, I think it's Ray-Bans. And it's cool. Like you can share what you're seeing. It has a camera. You can record, and you can like do little tasks and all that. It's cool, but
You're
we,
talking
we
about
as
the Ray-Ban smart glasses?
yes,
Yeah.
it is
I knew
not.
that they had those out there. But
Yeah,
it's nowhere not like fucking the Apple Vision Pro and all
not
that
yet,
shit.
not yet.
Not
Agreed.
yet. It definitely will be at some point, but
Yeah.
it's just this. I feel like we're definitely starting to get into a world where
Wow.
all we just rely on is pure technology. Yes, I understand we use technology in our daily lives. Like I use my phone, AJ uses his phone. We
Yeah.
use our computers. We're using our computers now to record this.
Right.
That's different.
Yeah, this technology has basically been around since the 80s.
Yeah. But when it
And I
comes
don't
to
want
like,
anyone saying AI has been around since the 90s. Shut up.
yeah, shut up about that. Fucking stuff like augmented reality, virtual reality, all that stuff, we do not need it in our everyday life.
Not yet. I completely agree. Like, no one has a life where they need that yet.
Exactly. So, like, companies that are out there that are already using augmented reality for everything, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, for real.
There was another topic I wanted to bring up.
Go for it. I feel like we can have a deeper AI conversation down the line, too.
Oh, we definitely can, especially when it gets even more developed than it already is.
Yeah, like, I'm scared of AI chat bots and just AI bots in general.
Yeah. It's just the picture ones, like AI generated photos and pictures and all that stuff, that's fine. To
Well,
some
but
extent.
even those,
To some
yeah,
extent.
because
Once they
those are the
start,
ones that are making the deepfake
I would
stuff
say
now
once they
too.
start being used to make deep fakes and
AI
uh,
generated.
AI generated adult content and all that stuff, that's where
Especially of like regular people. Like you can
yeah,
upload a photo and have it make adult content of that person.
exactly. That's where it starts getting a little,
No, that's when it gets a lot of over the line.
yeah. Um,
We passed a little while ago.
we passed a little when freaking robots were deciding to swipe left and right on people.
They do that?
Did you never see that video on YouTube?
No, guess
I
not.
I gotta send it to you after we're done with this.
Yeah, you do.
But let me there you go. But the other thing I want to bring up, like, kind of going back to the technology portion, not of like AI and Apple Vision Pro and all that type of stuff. Video games
Oh boy, here we go.
and their pricing nowadays. Like, yes, I understand inflation.
Oh yeah, I I I feel like inflation's a topic we could get into as well.
Oh
Which
my god,
actually,
definitely. Do we
before
want to
we
talk
move
about
on,
that instead of video game, just inflation in general?
no, let's start with video game this time. We'll do inflation on another one, but I do have
Okay.
something quick to throw in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have been getting the past few days shorts from this one channel. It's like Turtle Tales or something like that. And it's a YouTube channel that's like made kind of for kids and it explains a bunch of different things to them. Like they have inflation, the Bill of Rights, and like a bunch of things. And
Oh my
it's
god.
like
That just gave me another topic that we should talk about as well, but we're not going to do that right now.
oh, I have a feeling I know exactly what you mean.
Probably I'll bring it up after we're done.
But I found that channel to be like so like better than Dora was back in the day.
Yeah.
Because they were like a good mix of like Little Einstein's Dora and frick, I'm forgetting the name of this third one that I had. Brain Pop people. I don't remember them.
I don't know
Ooh,
either.
that is not what I was thinking, but that's a good one too.
I kind of want to know what you're thinking now.
I was thinking about well, I'll send it to you later.
Yeah.
Just throw in the prompt so that way I remember it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Video game prices, yes, let's talk about those.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I know like not many people are going to care about this too much. Video games.
No, but it can be applied to other things too, like purses, bags, clothes.
True.
I mean, even trying to think. Oh, my family and I went out to dinner last night, and I got fish, and that's normally $22 at the place that we went.
So we're just going to talk about inflation in general, I guess.
Well, no. We'll get back to video games. I just wanted to say it applies to more things. My fish was $10 more than usual.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a higher grade fish.
No, same grade, smaller portions than I actually get usually.
Oh my god. All right, so yeah, we'll definitely get back to inflation in a later episode.
Yeah.
But this will probably be our last topic, depending on how long we're talking about it for, because we're already at almost about the 50-minute mark.
Okay.
Video game prices have been, I feel like they've been getting way too out of hand nowadays. Big companies making video games that are so shitty and selling them for like 60 to 80 bucks.
Yeah.
While we have
and then
games coming out that are like something like Power World, where you guys have probably seen some stuff on that.
I feel like that was a good price for.
I was about to say that's like what, 30, 40-ish bucks?
$30, yeah. Right
and it's a really fun game. Definitely a lot of content that needs to be added to it.
Right.
It's also a lot better than games that are coming out nowadays, especially that are
like Power World versus Cyberpunk.
Bucks.
Yeah. Like if you put Power World versus Cyberpunk 370, what is it? 370?
2077.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Like, yes, I understand that they both have a lot of glitches. Understandable. They're like
Power World does not have like any compared to when Cyberpunk got released. Like the first week that Power World had it, there was like what, 4 glitches or
both
4
of them
major
were sending
glitches.
me underneath the world.
One was sending people underneath the world. One was getting stuck on the rides. Another was what? You being able to catch the tower pals.
That's still a glitch in the game as well.
Well, but the point still being, it's like that is not bad compared to Cyberpunk just being like completely unplayable.
I was about to say, like, quality of games is a completely different thing as well. But like the amount of content in them, like how much fun they are. I'm finding that all these cheaper games that are coming out that are from smaller or independent companies, they're so much better than big games that are coming out that are, again, $60, $70, even $80, because all these companies are all those companies that are trying to do is just make money. So they're releasing games that have zero story to them, or zero what's the word I'm looking for? Crap, I can't think of it. Not lore, but oh, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second. I mean, I guess you could say spirit, even though it's not really the word I'm looking for. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Kinda, yeah. I don't know what word you mean, but
Yeah,
kinda.
I'll probably think about it later on
At the
afterwards,
most
of course.
inconvenient time.
Yeah, at the most inconvenient time when I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm just like, oh my god, that's the word I'm looking for.
Text it to AJ right now.
Text, yeah, send it to AJ so you can edit it into the video. And,
Throw it in post.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that.
before we get derailed even more, but yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
such a
it's
big difference
insane.
now. Like back
I,
in the day, like yes, games were a lot cheaper because inflation and prices and all that stuff were a
well,
lot lower as well.
see, I feel like there's also multiple factors here. Like back in the day, you're talking like early 2010s, right?
Yeah, like around 2010, so like 2007 to like probably like 2014, 15 or something like
Yeah.
that.
So that is before computer gaming and computers per person was like really getting hype. Like it was the gaming nerds that had computers or the office
Yeah.
managers that wouldn't play on them or would play like Candy Crush or something.
Yeah, but
But now
I'm also even
it's
talking about like big game or big companies like Nintendo, Xbox,
well,
Sony,
that's just
stuff
it.
like that as well.
Nintendo has an edge up too because they had the Switch and Xbox is releasing. I feel like they've released more consoles in the past like 5 years than they did in the previous like 20.
Yeah. And then there's also another thing. Sorry to cut you off and like kind
No,
of get derailed.
no,
For the
absolutely.
amount
By all
of
means.
by all means get derailed. But like going back to Xbox for a quick second, they're opening or like they're gonna start selling their games like Halo and like all their privately owned games that are only on Xbox. Those are gonna start coming out on PlayStation and PC as well.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah. So they're basically causing themselves to um go out
Not
of business.
necessarily though. Not necessarily though, because they can still make uh Xbox exclusive content to it.
No, that's the thing. They're no longer going to have any sort of Xbox exclusive content for anything.
If you actually believe them when they say that, you're lying to yourself. If you play on Xbox, you'll probably have better ping somehow. You'll probably have more options for everything to try and get people to play the games they like on the other console and then realize, oh, this is a horrible experience on this console. Let's go try it on this one because all the Reddit says is it's better on Xbox. So it depends on if they do make anything Xbox exclusive about it or if they don't. Because if they do, they're setting themselves up to grow. If they don't make it exclusive, like nothing exclusive, then yes, I completely agree. They're digging their own grave and they brought in the extra excavators to help.
Yeah.
That's me.
No, I definitely agree with that as well. Because yes, like they could like go back on their word a little bit, like you said, games could run better on Xbox compared to a PlayStation, but
Right.
we never know until it actually happens.
Exactly. And that's the thing that will keep everyone in suspense.
Yeah.
Um although back to what I was saying, with more people gaming, the demand is higher so they can jack up the prices more and give a worse thing because all the gamers that were gaming are now like, well, with the prices of everything nowadays, I gotta work 2 jobs. I don't got time to game. I don't have time to
Exactly.
care. And all the new gamers are like
Or like
9-year-olds that are just like
yeah,
brainlessly gaming.
10 like 9, 10 year olds, like you said, brainlessly gaming, just doing whatever they want, freaking out
Right.
whenever something bad happens to them in the game.
Exactly. And all they need is that one little game that
And
or
spending
YouTuber
$9,000 on
influence.
V-Bucks.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think this is a good segue point to segue into how influencers suck.
Oh my god. Are you talking about like certain influencers that I think you're talking about, or just
Influencers in general, but like there are some good influencers and there are some horrible influencers.
Okay.
Like I don't know the influencer names, so they're all just gonna be influencer, okay? But
Or YouTuber or TikToker.
actually I know one. Spencer with SB Mowing or something. He has a pretty cool little thing on his channel. He does a short like once a week where he goes to someone's yard that's like wildly overgrown and cuts it for free. Allegedly. I don't know if that's fact or not. He says it's for free, so that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like someone who really doesn't have the ability to do it. Like there's been times when it's been like a 96-year-old woman who's like frail and not able to do anything like that. And he just takes it out of his Sunday to do it for free. And I think that's a good thing.
If
It's
he's
very
actually doing it for free.
Right. And he does record the whole thing and then posts a long form video. I just don't watch the long form videos.
Yeah.
But on the surface, I feel he's a good influencer. Like it makes sense for him to do it for free because all that positive publicity on YouTube, like he gets 400,000 likes per short or something like that from what I last saw. I don't know if this is accurate. Like he has a good sized channel and the way it's not like he says and buy this merch or make sure to use me for your next thing. No, he says the best way to support what I do is to just follow and like the videos. Like to me he is a good influencer.
Yeah, definitely. There are definitely like good influencers out there, like you just said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
SB
Spencer.
Mulling,
Mm-hmm.
Spencer being one of them. There are definitely also a lot of bad influencers out there as well.
Absolutely.
Not
Let's
bad
start off
as in like just bad at like having bad content. Bad as in personality.
Like, bad personality, bad content, bad influence.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to Dr. Phil, look up influencers, and you'll see like a group of 2 or 3 influencers. Granted, they did like behind the scenes they weren't as bad, but their content was bad influencing. They would go to like Walmart or Walgreens or Jewel or whatever shopping place they went to. They would open a gallon of milk, a bottle of mouthwash, swish it around in their mouth and spit it back into the thing.
What the
and then put it back in the shelf and end the video. They did, however, pay for everything that they did, which is good. They also went to jail for it, though, or almost did.
Yeah,
because. But like, why would you do that? You know your target audience is kids. Why be a bad influence?
Yeah, definitely.
Like that is why if I ever get influencer status or anything like that, I'm going to be like The Rock, like Taylor Swift, because apparently Taylor Swift does do a lot of good. I didn't know this, but
I was going to say, all I know about Taylor Swift is she has crazy fucking fans.
She does. But derailing to Taylor Swift. Did you hear about the shooting in Kansas City?
Yes.
It happened like last Saturday, a week ago.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking about I think it was the Ariana Grande concert bombing that I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. No.
Yeah,
no.
It was. So no, I didn't hear about that then.
So there was a shooting in Kansas City. I don't know too many details about it, but Taylor Swift donated $100,000 to the victim's the victim's family's GoFundMe.
Wow, only 100,000.
I
All the
mean,
money she has.
she wasn't a part of the shooting. It's not like it was her fault. She had nothing to
How
do
do
with
you
it.
know? What if it was a Swiftie who caused it, huh?
Well, they aren't a Swiftie. The point is, though, first off, they,
Alright, sorry. I'm sorry
GoFundMe
about Swifties. I know you're not that crazy.
GoFundMe only lets you make donations of 50,000 at a time. So she literally did 2 donations of 50,000, and her publicist had to come out and say that it was real and was meant to do 2. Like that is a good influence. Like, out of everyone, yes, her fans are crazy, but at least she's a relatively good role model.
Yeah.
Which is why
I don't understand how she has such crazy fans if she's that good of a role model.
they've all had an ex break their heart.
Even the guys?
Yes. There's gay ones.
Oof, I wasn't talking about that, but okay. But
Well,
yeah, like you said, there are definitely
okay, tell me
good
to Shake It Off is not a bop.
It is. It's in
Exactly.
the playlist. AJ, it's in our playlist.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in the
It's a bop. Playlist. It's a bop. You can't argue with.
Speaking of the playlist, I'm definitely not gonna listen to it right now.
Yeah, please don't, because that's copyright.
It's not gonna play in the video.
Just don't for safety, please.
I'm not gonna sing. Don't worry.
Okay. But like, and Taylor Swift, like every place she goes, she donates like 100,000 or more to, or 50,000 or more to, or whatever.
And then wasn't
like
there?
She.
Go ahead before I talk.
She does good with her money. She's not just like the billionaire that doesn't give away any to the people who struggle.
Yeah. Then there was also that one time, which I believe was in Jersey, where Swifties all just like swarmed the restaurant she was at for someone's wedding or something like that. Where like she even like apologized to the people of the wedding she was there for, or something along those lines. You know what I'm talking about? Like it was.
I have not heard of this,
ago.
but I have not heard of this, but yeah,
no, you didn't?
I believe it. No,
I
don't stay up with the Swiftie news. The only reason I know about the Kansas City stuff was because my parents were talking about it while we were driving into the city.
Was it Kansas City?
No, my city. My undisclosed city for a reason.
I can disclose it.
You do that and I disclose yours, and the Swifties will kill both of us. Do you really want that?
Santa Fe, right?
Pittsburgh.
But yeah, now please give me some examples of bad influencers aside from that group of kids who was spitting in
no, not kids.
Mouthwash.
They were 18, 19 at the time.
Oh,
they were adults.
So yeah. Also, just don't do that. One, it's so unsanitary because we all know that people who are stupid will definitely leave that shit on the shelf, not pay for it.
They did. That's the whole issue. They caused the whole like little wave of that.
Oh.
Like there was a wave of that in, I think it was 2021 or 2019.
Shit.
Like I think it was 2019 before COVID.
What if that caused COVID, huh?
It very
Have
well
you ever thought about that? What if that caused COVID?
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory,
so
people.
Bad influencers. Cloud, you have a list ready?
All right.
You have Brent Rivera. Do you know about Brent Rivera?
No, what did he do? Aside from all of his videos being fake.
So all his videos are fake, obviously, and he like basically steals content from everyone. Like if you go and look at other channels like with a similar thumbnail, they did it first by like a week and then he did it. Which then you can kind of argue, well, I was also planning this, and that was just in the edit. And Brent, we
Editing
know
phase, yeah.
it's not. So he does that. He also makes like that cringe kids content that's like so fake and annoying that we just want to throw him off a
Yeah.
roof.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Um. Not that I necessarily think this next person is a bad influencer, but I feel the way that they've handled themselves online as an influencer was very immature, even at the time. Even though they cleared up everything. eh. And this influencer, get ready for this. The stands are going to go crazy. Dream.
Oh my god.
I think that with his fan base, first off, he has a very toxic fan base.
He does.
And he did not at all like really help manage that fan base. He's done better lately, but
That's the
his
thing. Like after like, sorry to cut you off.
no,
Like
by all
after
means.
the like Technoblade passing and the Dream SMP falling through, I haven't really even heard about from him at all since the face reveal shit happened.
Right. I mean, the latest controversy was the voice actor for Gumball said that Dream was doing a bunch of all this stuff, and then Dream made a whole thing being like, "Yeah, no, bud, that was you," and it was him.
Damn.
And that was the first time, like, Dream was immature about the response directly to that, but then like did a follow-up response that was more mature, because you got to remember he's like 25.
Yeah.
Like, he should have, especially with all the strategizing that he's done on YouTube to get his videos to blow up,
Mm-hmm.
he should have definitely taken the time to review his tweets and his messages.
Definitely.
So that is why I put him on the bad influencer list.
No, and I definitely agree because, like you even said, or I don't think you said it this exact way, he has a toxic fan base. In
No, I think I said that one word for word.
oh, but in like you even said again, he doesn't do anything to control them or anything.
Right.
And
And he's
that's
let it get so far out of hand too.
yeah. And that's like literally what causes the how like that basically is what makes him such a bad influencer and influence on people and children is because he doesn't
Yep.
try to do anything to stop these people from being so toxic in his behavior towards, like you said, with like his reactions towards the actor and all that stuff, even
Right.
worse.
Right. I mean, granted, what he said to the voice actor for Gumball wasn't that bad. It was just like immature. But
Even then,
right. And I will say, I have to make this so clear. The voice actor for Gumball was a complete drunk asshole at that time.
oh really?
Yes. Like, if you look up voice actor Gumball Uber ride, it's the worst thing ever.
Damn, I'll have to look it up after this then.
Like, he is so rude to that Uber driver.
Mm. All right, give me some more. I want some more bad influencers.
Okay.
Screw the good ones, because you initially said this was about bad ones.
Yeah.
So let's give some shit to people.
All right, I'm gonna say this one. This is a mixed one because I've heard two sides of the story, and that's why she's mixed. Sniper Wolf. We're getting everyone's major fan bases today.
Damn.
So I don't know if you heard about the controversy between Sniper Wolf like cyberbullying people and doxing someone, and
I kind
also
of heard about the cyberbullying, not the doxing though.
oh, I'll get into that one in a second. There was also a cancer patient, I think it was 2 years ago, that just wanted to talk to her as one of her like dying wishes.
And she said no.
Well, she said yes, but kept postponing it to like
Oh
go do
yeah,
fun things.
I remember you mentioning that before.
And she did say it in one of her more recent videos that she did end up talking to the girl and it didn't she wasn't dead before that and things didn't fall through. But I don't know for a fact. She doxed someone, didn't properly address that, but made a YouTube little community post that said something along the lines. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but said something along the lines of, "Hey friends, I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube for a little bit. I don't know when or if I'll be back. The mean comments have really gotten to me. I'm taking a mental health break, yada yada yada." And this is again a loose quote. I don't remember everything.
Yeah.
But she has not really addressed any of that. And like she also played the victim in her own thing. Like don't throw it if you can't take it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also don't mind me, my Panera is here.
Oh, so you're eating.
Yeah. Damn, these chips are good.
Just
I
wait
don't
until
cook
we start
potatoes.
doing webcam for these, and all we see is just you like, oh my god, they're good.
No, I'll just be Pokimane.
Jesus.
By the way, she's also on the list. Kind of the same thing as Sniper Wolf.
Hmm.
Although she actually has more drama.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there are like influencers out there who literally start drama just for the fame.
I'm glad you said that because that segues us. I'm sorry, derails us perfectly to the doorstep of this next person. You remember how I said we were hitting all the fan bases? We're hitting all the fan bases. That vegan teacher.
Ah, fuck her. I hate her with a passion. What even
So here,
happened to her though?
she's still making content. She's
Is
just
she
out of the spotlight.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Maybe she
guess.
died and just had so many videos recorded.
I mean, I
No one
wouldn't
can
be
tell.
surprised if she's still making videos trying to get people to turn vegan. Because
Well,
killing
so
animals is wrong.
so
Killing
here's the
animals
thing.
is wrong.
First off, I know she's still doing stuff because I saw a video on it like a couple weeks ago.
I think I saw a TikTok of her, um, like a TikTok live stream of her doing something.
Oh God.
I think she's back on TikTok.
She's been
So
back on TikTok like 12 different accounts. It's old
yeah,
news at this point.
true.
But see, that vegan teacher, I hate her, but I respect her at the same time.
What, for sticking to her beliefs?
No. So, well, yes, but no. So, first, I want to start off with the bad side, because that's, what this is about. And this is
Yeah.
what's going to get us views. Um, First off, she is very um ban meanings, not words. And I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you mean by that?
Like, she straight up said the N-word.
Oh shit! She said Nigeria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Without the A. And a lot harder of an R. Anyway. She said that like 7 times in a video.
Damn, that I did
And
not know about.
And she said there's nothing wrong with saying it. And that's where I kind of like was like,
that didn't get
the
her
line.
killed.
Yeah, me too.
I'm surprised no one put a freaking bounty on her.
But to be fair, she's in Canada. Not a lot of black people live there.
How do you know? Huh?
It's Canada. Black people don't like cold. Come on.
AJ, I think you're being a little racist here.
Find one black person that likes the cold. I dare you. Are you looking it up right now?
No.
Okay. I meant go out into the streets. Anyway.
All right, before we get canceled and get a bounty put on our heads.
We do not share the beliefs of that vegan teacher.
We do not. Definitely love black people.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it because they'll definitely be taken out of context at some point in my life. AJ probably knows what I was going to say.
I have an idea.
Send it to me on Discord. I just kind of want to know.
No, because I have to open my phone and I don't feel like that.
Damn. I was definitely going to take a screenshot of it and put it into the private chat of the Discord.
Aha!
Damn.
Anyway, back to that vegan teacher. So, from that stance, I don't agree. Like, because you need the meanings of the words for them to, exist and all that. Right, and if you ban the meanings, that's essentially banning the word.
Yeah.
Like, because you're censoring the word then.
Mm-hmm.
And not to get political, but to get political. That's the
politics.
Equivalent of... I know, but that's like a small scale.
Sorry to cut you off. That's going to be a whole nother fucking episode in itself, is politics.
Politics and inflation will be in the same one. Throw in religion for that one, because why not?
Because why the fuck not?
That one we'll just call canceled, derail.
It'll probably never go up, but it'll still be recorded.
Yeah. But that vegan teacher trying to ban the meanings is essentially what Florida's trying to do with banning books. Granted, Florida's doing it on a larger scale, but it's still censoring. You can't... I don't know if you remember the whole, Second Amendment. Second Amendment? First Amendment?
First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Yeah, First Amendment. I know my amendments. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Second is the right to bear arms.
In a well-regulated militia.
Yes.
Politics.
Next episode, everybody.
Yep. So, but the freedom of speech, it does protect those books technically.
Yeah.
So,
because that is literally someone's speech just written down into a book. It's someone's beliefs written down.
Now, here's what I will say. If Florida wanted to do something where it wasn't, literally until college age, literally it's junior year or sophomore year of college where they can learn about that stuff.
Yeah, there's a list of banned books for a reason.
Right. And here's what I'll say. If they wanted to, not do the... First off, you can't skip out on history books. Those are a must, okay?
Yeah.
I don't care how bad it makes America look or any other country, state, whatever. History has to be shown.
Yeah.
That is the only way we learn.
I was going to say, that's the only way we learn from our mistakes. And yeah.
And now, the LGBTQ books, I can understand them wanting to do, not until high school, right? Because then you're at least, kind of in that area.
Of trying to figure out
Middle
who you want to
school,
become.
right? Middle school, that's a little more debatable. Sure, you can do like 7th grade and up, which is still really young. That's like what, 11, 12? Like that's really young.
Yeah.
Because 13's about like 8th grade, maybe like 8th grade on, maybe if you like really wanted to stretch it.
Yeah.
But before that,
I was gonna say
I can
elementary
agree.
school, definitely not, because there have been
Right.
stories I've heard out there. I know we're not really talking about the vegan teacher anymore. We're kind of segued or
Hey,
derailed
go for it.
onto a different topic. But like elementary school, I'm sorry, like no hate to the LGBTQ community and all that stuff, but teaching children that young about what that type of stuff is, and
But let's not limit
that's
it to just LGBTQ stuff. Just adult content
I
at that
say,
point.
yeah, adult content at that point. We cannot be forcing that type of stuff onto people up to the age of like 9, 10, because they don't know
Yeah,
they don't know what they want to do with their lives. They don't know who they want to become.
right.
Like they're
And
little children. They should be able to have fun, do what they want.
to grow, and when those emotions get to them, that's when they can decide.
Yeah. No, we cannot be having parents dressing their little boys up like little girls or vice versa and all that type of stuff just because they want to. They
Just
as
because
in the
the parents
parents.
want to.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they as in the
It,
parents, not they as in
if
the
the
children.
kids want to,
If the kids
fine.
want to, go right ahead. I don't give a shit.
Right. It's America, goddammit.
I was gonna say it's America. Let the kids do what they want. And if the parents who are trying to stop them from doing that, don't. Let
Then
them express themselves.
yeah.
If they grow
Yeah.
out of it, they grow out of it. If they don't, they don't.
Exactly. And with that, I would like to throw in, because Florida takes this to the extreme, right? They don't allow anything like if there's a specific children's book that even features an LGBTQ family, it's a banned book.
Yeah.
Off of my knowledge of how the bill is. That I don't agree with. Like if
Kind of
there's
getting
an LGBTQ, well, I know, but this one I feel like has to be said
Yeah.
since we're on the topic. Um, if it's something like a children's book and there's like what, 2 dads, 2 moms, whatever, who cares? It's not. It's showing what the real world is like. I hate to break
Exactly.
it, Florida. The
Not
real
just
world is
Florida
not.
though. Like
Well, yeah,
this
that's
is
true.
this is going to be also brought up when it comes to like the politics, religion, all that type of stuff as well.
Yeah,
But let them or let people be who they want to be.
amen.
That's it.
That
No,
is an excellent point.
yeah. I was about to say though, we're about 6 minutes away from our hour and a half mark. Is there anything else you want to bring up or
Um, no, I think I'll save everything for the next
I was about to say
few.
because we were kind of more so starting to get into politics and religion and
Yeah.
all that stuff with that last
Well,
topic.
we haven't dabbled into religion quite yet.
I was going to start talking about religion when we were talking about the LGBTQ stuff and all that type of stuff. But
fair. Quite easy to segue into politics and religion there
exactly.
now. Huh.
It is 100% an easy segue in. But that is going to be all, or that's all going to be
Hold
brought
on,
up into
hold
the
on.
what?
Oh yeah. You were saying that's all going to be brought up. Yeah. Before you end it, I have stuff to say.
All right. Well, go ahead.
To everyone who listened this far, thank you, and spread kindness, joy, and love in your day-to-day life. Hold the door open for someone. Say hi. Tell them they look great today. Tell them their smile's good. Do something. Be nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, be nice to your fellow humans because we might not be around for that much longer, only because of how quickly AI is developing.
For real. Stop spreading hate.
I was gonna say, stop spreading hate. Let people let people be who they want to be. Hate on the bad influencers. Love the good ones.
And slay queens. Now, if you don't mind, we're gonna go off the cliff here and get derailed.
Yeah. So goodbye, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this little podcast of ours. Smack like, smack subscribe, and comment any topics you want us to talk about in the future.
Yeah, we will gladly do topics.
Now we will gladly take ideas. But
I mean, I have millions, but it's always fun to get other people's.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you everybody for again watching this far, listening this far. I know for like the past like good 45 minutes you've just been staring at a blank screen. But yeah. Thank you so much. Peace out. And AJ.
Bye.
Bye-bye.